I figure I'll do a legal update video. Got my little timer on, so I'll put this on the YouTube channel. So anyway, the lawsuit, it just gets more ludicrous and ludicrous. Okay, so here we go, really quick. Case is before this Hittner guy, right? Completely messes everything up. Says I have to go to Texas for a routine conference. Can't do that, so I appeal it, right, to the Fifth Circuit. Spend $450. I win the appeal, okay? So it goes back to Hittner. Then Hittner tries to do the same thing again. Say I have to go to 1,700 miles. I don't know how many hundred miles it is. It's a lot of hundreds. For the stupid conference. And I make a video and say, no way, you crazy fuck. Well, anyway, so he recuses himself. So I get this new judge. All right, so we're going to name names. Melinda Harmon. Okay. Now, she's not going to handle the case. She's not handling the case, though. She's just the federal judge. Instead, they give it to one of these magistrate judges. So it's before this Francis S. Stacy. And I guess they do the preliminary work, which seems really pointless because the judge who's going to decide the case really should know what's went on in the case. But regardless, all right, so we're going to have this Rule 16 scheduling conference. Now, the first thing you should know is these, well, I won't show you that, is these conference was just an invention. Okay, the court said, well, yeah, let's have a conferencey thing, and so then maybe the parties will decide not to go through the whole thing of litigation. They can come to some sort of agreement. Maybe the judge can help them along and force them into a settlement so we don't have to do the whole courty thing and write law and all that kind of crap. And it's ironic because judges complain that nobody's taking cases to fruition. You know, no one's writing any case law. And at the same time, they're doing this Rule 16 thing where they're basically blowing up the whole legal system anyway. But anyway, that's a whole nother point. All right, so this new judge, she scheduled one of these things, right, these conferences back in the beginning of November. You know, 4th, 14th, whatever, the 4th, I guess it was. Anyway, all right, so I called them up a couple of days before and said, hey, you know, I'm not going to be able to show up, not going to travel 1,700 miles for a conference, blah, blah, blah. Let's do it by telephone, routine. Okay, Joneser did the same thing. He asked for teleconferencing. So there, both the parties in the case have requested teleconferencing. I mean, there's just no legal precedent for a judge to deny it under that circumstance. None. Never happens. And on top of that, I mean, well, anyway, so whatever. So anyway, they decided to cancel the conference, right, a day before, and they never informed me. Never called me, never said anything. So I'm sitting here waiting at 10 o'clock in the morning. All right, I waited 5 hours by the phone, 6 hours, whatever, you know, till closing time. I don't know when they're going to close. Waiting for this telephone conference, right? No, nothing happens. You know, I leave voicemails in their offices. You know, could you actually tell me what's going on? Because, you know, you're just wasting my day. Anyway, so they never called me. So anyway, I get a letter a day later saying they canceled the conference. But no, they couldn't inform me before the conference. No, that would be too much trouble. They didn't say that part, but obviously they couldn't give a damn. No apologies, no anything for wasting my time. They never do that to a lawyer. So just part of these public servants, these fucking pricks. So fuck you to the staff of this F. Stacy bitch too. Well, anyway, yeah, sorry. Anyway, but here's the irony. Okay, so now they reschedule for March 3rd, like 3 years from now. I mean, 2010. When the hell's that? Well, anyway, yeah, it's amazing how time is flying. But anyway, you know, and it's all this procedural crap. It's just the same routine we already went with in the previous case. Joneser's already stated explicitly he doesn't want to settle, so none of this stuff can take place anyway. But anyway, so all right, let's say, so anyway, they've rescheduled it, and in bold type, the stupid judge has written, all parties or counsel of record must appear in person. Now it's in bold type. Bold type. Now, this is after an appeals court has explicitly said the request for teleconferencing is reasonable. It's a reasonable request. So first, the judge, number one, the judge has to have some excuse for denying it. They have to actually articulate an explanation. That's the requirement. They cannot deny some privilege they offer to any parties in any case. They can't give it to one party in one case and not give it to another party in another case and not explain why the privilege is being denied. They have to provide an explanation. I mean, that's just basics of this job of being a judge. So, I mean, I don't know what to compare this to, but I mean, my metaphor would be like you have an umpire at a baseball game, and he's sitting there supposed to be calling balls and strikes, and all of a sudden he just says, the pitch comes in, and he says, booger. I mean, nobody can do anything with that. It's not a ball, it's not a strike, no, booger. What the hell is that? He doesn't even know how to do his job. I mean, judges can get things wrong, you know what I mean, interpreting the law and stuff. Yeah, okay, maybe they can make a mistake, maybe they can interpret something wrong, but this is basic procedure law. They can't get this stuff wrong. This is just the basics of doing their frickin' job. This is like putting your shoes on right. I mean, this is this is just grotesque incompetence. I mean, for a judge to think she can actually get away with this shit, this bold type crap. I mean, it's just outrageous that she's just thumbing her nose at the Fifth Circuit Appeals Court, thumbing her nose at every legal precedent there is in existence. There's just no precedent for what she's doing here. This is just ludicrous bullshit. And the fucking bizarre irony of this whole goddamn thing is these judges have unlimited power virtually. I mean, if she would just wait 15 minutes, just spend 15 minutes on this case, get us on the phone, she can just throw the case in the garbage. And yeah, I can appeal, but appeals courts really don't want to overturn an umpire on judgment calls. So she could say, strike 3, you're out, okay, and blow the case right, throw it right in the garbage. And I could appeal, but I'd be unlikely if I'm going to win, because the judge is going to be allowed to screw with the balls and strikes. She's going to be allowed to lie and cheat the system. Okay, they do it all the time. They're allowed to do that. But she can't do this, and this is just so stupid of her. I mean, if you want to ruin somebody's constitutional rights, you want to destroy them, you have the power to do it, you dumb bitch. I mean, couldn't you do it couldn't you wait the 15 minutes? You couldn't invest 15 minutes before you deny somebody their constitutional rights? You're just so horny to destroy somebody's constitutional rights that you can't even put in the 15 minutes. I mean, that's how outrageous these bitches and bastards are. I mean, these fuckers have got to go. This federal judiciary is out of motherfucking control. You spend good money looking to get some kind of law so you have some way to function in this goddamn world, some way to know what the fucking law is. I mean, we have nothing on this internet. We have no definition of what this DMCA fucking means. Does it mean anything at all to any of these small-scale copyright owners? Does it mean a motherfucking thing? I mean, obviously, by this interpretation, it doesn't mean a motherfucking thing, because you can't even get... they even say here, this is just so outrageous. It says here, all parties should be prepared to discuss every aspect of the case, including discovery plans, settlement possibilities, mediation, and the merits of motions that are pending or anticipated. They won't let me open my fucking mouth. How the fuck can you discuss any aspect of the case when they won't even let the case be adjudicated? I mean, it's going to be 2 years, and I have got nowhere here. Okay? I mean, this is just disgusting. Yeah, I think that's enough. But anyway, but it's so typical. Like I said, it's been every case, every time I've tried to defend public access TV. Judge threw that in the garbage. I tried to stop a local government from breaking the law and not providing access to public information. That's still in court 8 years later. This system is so corrupt and broken. We have no, this is it. We really have nothing if we don't have a judicial system. We don't have a law. We have nothing. And this is just outrageous that these criminals can sit on a court. And this is criminal. This is just saying, I'm going to abolish your constitutional rights. That's all it's saying. They're saying it quite clearly. In bold text, I'm abolishing your constitutional rights. I'm going to break the rules so I can throw your case in the garbage because I can't wait 15 minutes to do it. It's just disgusting. So anyway, I don't know. So I'm going to file a big wad of papers, and I'm going to have to really, I don't know, it's going to be really hard to write them because I'm going to keep wanting to say, you fucking crazy motherfucking bitch, how dare you deny me my constitutional rights. It's going to be really hard to resist. Being damn fucking rude, outrageously rude, because this is outrageous fucking conduct. I mean, you shouldn't have to fucking tolerate this bullshit. I mean, you go to the trouble to get an appeals court decision and they just thumb their fucking nose at it. Damn it. Alright, good. I'm out of time. Okay, turn that off. So anyway. So when I write up this shit, I'll post it. You know. It's just, fuck this system. You can't get anything. You can't get anywhere. I mean, we got nothing here. We don't got any America. We got shit for a country. Yeah, I gotta press this button.